voila. Okay, so search and boom, we are here, right? So and here, so actually I can watch an ad for 15 seconds and I'll earn 14 point. This is coin. Wow, this is cool. See, okay, let me view now, and they say let the page fully loaded to start timer counting. So I guess soon it'll start counting, just that we're having a kind of poor network. Yeah, so just like that, I'm going to earn, I think should be 40 something point something coin if I'm making a mistake. Wow, so I'm just going to verify if I'm a human. So I'm a human. Yeah. So um it will pop up here to say 47.25 coins, and then this has successfully been added to your account. So actually, let's go view. Please kindly subscribe to this channel, like, and a thumbs up. Now I know most of you may be wondering, actually, how can I actually sign in into dogemate.com? Um, from my previous video where I show you the proof of how I withdraw my first 1000 coins into my base coin account, and now I will show you how you can actually sign in into the dogemate.com website, where you can easily view ads and get points. And for example, you see you have fast withdrawal, referral programs, level systems, various types of tax, and so on and so forth. So with this system, it is very easy, and withdrawal is very fast. As I said, withdrawal is between 0 seconds to 1 minute. 0 seconds to 1 minute. So to start earning on this website, actually, when you use my referral link, signing up to dogemate.com website is very easy. All you need to do is just to insert a username, and then automatically you can just sign in into your account. Now let's say for example, I'm already a user, I'm already an account on this website, so and I can just automatically switch into my account, because creating multiple accounts might be very risky, and I may lose my points. So I would just like for example, um I will just sign in to my account automatically, and I'm not a robot. So actually I'm going to select this traffic light, and I'll click on verify. Once I'm verified, I'll click on sign in, and automatically I'll be taken back to my account. So signing into dogemate.com is very easy. All you need to have is just to have an email address and a username which you can use. For example, you can see my username here is Speed Hustling. So if you are new in this channel and the Speed Hustling, where I'll teach you how to make legit money online, you just kindly use my referral link to sign in. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. But why am I even begging you guys to subscribe to this channel when I'm teaching you how to make easy money online without even any deposit or any investment? So for those who use my promo code, who want a promo code, and just leave your comment on the comment section, and I will send you a promo code for my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and there's a free promo code that I'll be donating for all my subscribers and those who are watching my channel. God bless you. See you next time as I unravel another video where you can be able to make legit money online. So actually,